Yeah, okay, guys. Good day, everyone. Welcome once again back to lesson four of this course outline of our mentorship. I believe we are growing, we are learning, and we are also doing well. Please, like I just say, always try as much as possible to put whatever thing you are learning into practice, because that is when you begin to grow. That is when the effectiveness begins to step in. That is when you begin to increase or grow. But whenever you're not practicing what you learn, or whenever you're not putting into practice whatever thing you learn, you will be limited. So you need to practice whatever you are being taught. Always practice it. Engage yourself on it. Try to study more. Make more research on it. And when you do that, it broadens your knowledge and also help you to it also help you to gain more advantage. So knowledge is being added when you make more research, and when you decided to add up to what you know. That is what makes one have advantage above the other. It's not because you can see some person in a class or in the same place, these two are having they are in the same class but learning the same course or learning the same subject, but you see that one is higher than the other or is doing well. Um it's not because that one uh, uh is older than that other one, or whatever may be the case. But what might be is because that one tend to apply more hard work, more strength, more energy, not lazy. So tend to apply more hard work to what he's doing or he or she is doing, that enable him to um have more advantage above the other one. So that is how it is when it comes to also business, other sector of life. You must apply hard work, you must apply diligence, focus, and all those things, so that you can be able to ascertain to your desired level or desired place. Okay, guys. So I we were talking about the trend. This is our next course outline, talking about the trend and knowing the trending market, because in a trending market we have a lot of noise. In a trending market we have some market that are dirty, we have some trend that are not good. So we were talking about them and know know which trend is good and the one that is not good. So I we are going to talk about those trends. So um let's begin. So guys, I was also having I was also a victim, because many years ago I know many of us have also been in that scenario whereby you be hearing of market trend. You hear people telling you follow the trend. The trend is your friend. How follow the trend is your friend. When I begin to hear this kind of scenario or such kind of talk, I'll be like, what are these people actually saying? What are they painting? What are they trying to say when they say follow the trend? Get alongside with the trend. The trend is your friend. And it gets me more confused, as a new babe or as a new trader in this. So when I begin to hear some kind of when I begin to hear this, I know I'm trying to understand some certain things, as a upcoming trader. I'm trying to learn, but when I begin to hear some of all these things, they follow the trend is your friend. I'll be like, okay, then how can I follow the trend? If they say it's my friend, I tend to follow and it's going against me. I now begin to it took me time anyway. It took me time, most times many of you don't understand. Some things you get in a platter of gold might cost someone a lot of time and research for him to get that kind of this thing, but many of us tend to get it very easy, very easy. So I begin to make research on this trend. I watch I watch videos. I watch a lot of videos. I watch a lot of because back then I was having issues most especially with the trend and market structure. I was having serious issues with this then. And also, yeah, I was having issues with that. The trend and market structure. So when I begin to watch videos on that trend and also market structure. But I'm not talking about market structure for now. So let me focus on the trend. So I I was watching videos about the trend, wanted to know so many views about what this particular trend is saying. What are these traders saying about the trend? Then later I tend to understand that in summary or in a nutshell, what they're actually saying is that you should what they're really saying in actually sense is that what you should follow price delivery. What is the price doing? Where is the price heading to? At what level? Those are the things you're talking about then. What is the price doing? Where is the price going to? Because price action always have a direction, either going up like this or down. It must surely have a direction. There must be a direction. Every asset or every price has a direction it is going to. So that was one of my problems then until I finally discovered this that they were actually or what they were actually meant was talking about the knowing price direction and its movement. So I tend to come up with scenarios whereby I tend to understand that okay, so price if price could have a direction, if price could have a direction, then those directions could be either an up move direction or a that's what we call the uptrend, and also a down move direction which we call the downtrend. And also I also tend to know that the market as well, that the trend can also um the market can also give this kind of scenario, that the market can also give this aspect to a ranging market. I tend to understand these three set of market, which is the uptrend, the downtrend, and also a ranging or consolidation market. So all these things are the market phase and trend of the market. So we tend to, and they are all in interrelationship with the market structure. So I'll talk about that in full details. But what we are just trying to understand is knowing the trend of the market, which is very important, knowing the trend of the market. So now, when I tend to understand this, that price have an uptrend move, a downtrend move, and also a ranging phase. Because this is very important, you need to know when you open your charts. These are the things I tend to understand that before you follow the or before you take any trade or you do anything, try to understand the market trend. Try to understand the market trend. It's very important. It's very because the trends are being controlled. They are being controlled by the institutional traders. Those are the ones that control the market, the banks, companies, and all that. So they are the ones that controls the move of the market. So whenever you see a market pushing down, going down, making lower high, lower, I will explain that on our next course, which is a market structure. So when you see a price sloping downwards, It is said to be that that market is on a downtrend and being controlled by the institutional traders. They are trying to push that market down. And why when you see a market going up, sloping upward like this, which you always see your chart, is a sign that the institutional traders, they are what? They are pushing price up. So when this is when you say follow the trend. When I tend to see the market going up like this, I'm not supposed to go against it. And so why how can I go in for the trade, or how can I follow this trend if I get a market going up like this, and when I get a market going down like this, how can I follow suit with the trend? How can I follow and market going up like this? So what you need to do is, when you get this scenario of market, you don't need to start buying. That is the mistake many of us do. You want to buy a selling market and you want to sell a buying trend. Start. How can you do such kind of thing when you want to go? You know they said follow the trend, and you are buying a selling market and selling. Some will tell you they want to do a kind of counter trade, sell and buy later, or buy and sell, whatever you call it. So how can I be selling a buying market when I know the market is telling me a buy, and I know that this is telling me a sell? How will I want to go against the trend? That is why many lose money. That is why a lot of traders lose money. They will tell you, oh, I thought I could scalp this market. And what happened when scalping it? You lose. When you want to scalp a selling market, because you don't know the momentum at which that market is coming from. You don't know the strength of the market, the bulls and the bears. You don't know the strength of the bears of that market, and you don't know also the bullish strength of the market which you want to scalp for yourself. And what happens to you? You entered and you are wiped out or knocked out. The same thing like this too, the same scenario for this too. So guys, it's important that you follow the market trend. Don't go against it, because if going against it, you end up regretting it. So let me, because I don't want to make this video too long, so I will throw more emphasis or talk more about this in our next course video, when we're talking about the market structures, and I'm talking of how can we join the trend, what are the things you need to look out for when following the trend. So I will talk about that in our next course, which is talking about the market structure and yeah, the market structure. So let me show you guys on my chart so you can see for yourself different type of trend. Yeah, a different type of trend. So let's go to my chart. Okay, yeah, let's go to my chart. I think I will slope it down like this so that yeah, so that we can understand, you can see clearly what I'm actually doing. Okay, so uh let me use the higher time frame. Okay, so I can see this. Let me talk more of this before. Okay, let me talk more on this. Now you can see, let me delete all this. Sorry. So you can see my chart very, very clean and not messed up, and there's no it's not dirty and just like that. So I you can see that I okay, now you can watch that market. So you can see how I've been selling this. This is what I'm talking about, guys. When I tell you, you follow the trend Sorry, excuse me. So when I tell you follow the trend of the market, this is what I'm actually talking about. Now let me zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, whatever it's being called. Okay, now look at crash 500 on H4 time frame. So look at um crash 500. What do you see, guys? Now you can see here it is crystal clear that this guy is on what, on a downtrend, because you can see how market has been sloping down. You can see how it has been going down and down, taking off. You can see swing levels here, swing levels here. I've talked about this in our previous course, talking about the supply and resistance, major resistance level and minor resistance level and zones. So you can see how here this market was making these levels, these swing levels here. So now this is a clear indicator that this market is a downtrend. Some persons want to use indicator, but I don't use indicator. You can see my chart. Even if I plot out an indicator here now, you will see that it is also indicating, telling us the market is a downtrend. So you need to train your eyes for you to be able to see a market that is on a downtrend and a market that is on an uptrend. So you can see this is very neat, neat trend, a neat downtrend. The market is going down. So I don't need anybody to tell me, or a soothsayer to tell me that this market is actually a downtrend. And you can see this one as well. We also have an uptrend market. You have an uptrend market here. So downtrend and uptrend. How do I know it's an uptrend? You can see, sorry, you can see what price is doing. You can see giving us structure, which I will talk about in our next video. In the next course outline, I'll talk about the structures. I will tell you how to follow the trend. So you can see how the market broke structures to the downside, so or up or downside. So I will talk about that in our next video. So you can see that this market is in an uptrend. So people buying here is the sellers here. The sellers here is limited because the market here is in an uptrend. So I'm not looking to sell, I'm looking to buy, because we have higher opportunities buying here than selling. Then you have higher opportunities in selling here than buying, because the trend is a downtrend. So you see where that concept of trading, or the trend is your friend, where usually here follow the trend. So you can see that there's nothing more to it, or nothing attached to it than just knowing your trend. There are other things anyway, but it is very simple. I'm talking of this particularly just for you to know the market trend, know the direction of the market. If you can really actualize this, now look at this guy. Can you see the period it has been selling? It has been selling for massively. Now just assume now that you a trader pick this entry from here, and it will probably just from here, let's say from there, and you are riding with it. Do you know how much dollar this will have given to you? Even me that is on this, you can see my lot size. Even with this lot size I'm using, you can see how this market is giving me this trade. Just calculate the numbers of pips and how long this trade or asset has given me, the money it has given me. So it's very simple. You follow the trend. Just know the trend of the market. When you're able to know it, I will teach you guys a cheat. Going to show you guys a cheat that you are going to use to that can also help you. It's price action, but it's a very simple cheat that will also help you guys to know how to enter the market, and also help you guys, give you a clear understanding or clear indicator on how to ride with the trend or follow the trend, because I'm a swing trader. For those of you upcoming traders that want to be a swing trader, this is how we do it. So it is not a day job. You can see how I'm holding the trade. Even this one I am on now. You can see I just entered also spiking but trying to misbehave. So, but I know the trend is still down anyway. So, no matter the level it gets to, even if it swiped me out or it took me out of this level, I have other levels again. I will take my trade. So, for those of us coming up, we have swing traders that want to be a swing trader just like me. Yeah, there's nothing else to this. There's nothing else to this. You just need to follow suit the trend of the market, follow it, move alongside with the trend, and just enjoy the market. So don't jump in like other traders. You hear some will tell you, hey, the market is buying here. Follow, go and look the trend of the market. Even if I'm trading or decide to take, because most times the market can give you can get some spike. Let's say maybe this is crash 500 now. I can get some certain buy here, like all these little buys here. I can get them maybe on lower on 1 minute time frame. It could be a massive one. Let's say this is for this buy here you are seeing here now. This recent candle buy. Or maybe on each on 1 minute time frame. It can be it will be a long cap buy, and they will tell you, oh, the market is buying now, go and buy. And after buying, before you know what happened to you, you end up crying after you start seeing spikes raining because you don't understand the trend. You see some person will tell you, oh yeah, go just like that, go and buy scalp this, enter the sell for this, enter the buy for this. And what happened? Because you see them, what those that you that enter the trade, what happened to you? You be stopped out because you don't understand the market trend. I've told you guys that always follow the market, understand price action, learn for yourself, understand the trend. Even if someone is giving you a signal or is giving you a trade entry, go and sort things out by yourself. Go and learn. Go and make research. Look at your own chart too. Look at your own chart and know what this person is giving you. So if I have this now, because obviously even on 15 minutes, all these things can be a long buy or a scalp buy or just like that, a long buy, and they'll tell you the market has changed structure. No, for me, it is still a downtrend. Have not seen any change of structure here. So it's very important. That is what I'm going to show you guys anyway on our next course. We're talking about how do you know a market has changed its structure or the market trend, because I can see here, although presently it's just a kind of just choppy here and all that. So when I have this, I know that the market has not changed its structure. It's still a downtrend for me. So I will not be looking to uh, buy, even if I will not be, except I see market taking out my major key levels here. Then I cannot say okay, the market is coming up to me. So, but for now, it's still a downtrend for me, just playing around that level there. So that is it, guys. You need to understand. So this is another level again. This is what we call the next one. I call this I have this market level. I have this market level, which I also this is the shopping market. Yeah, shopping market, guys. So I know I told you have different market trend. So that is a choppy sorry, not a choppy market, I mean to say a range. A range. So this is the range market. How do you know a range market? You see it, you always see it no direction, equal highs and low. So it's a range market. It's a range market for me. So just know the trend of the market, and once that is one of the things. I'm not saying knowing it alone satisfy all, but if you're able to know the trend of the market, believe me, it's easy. It has eased the stress of you going against the trend. So even if you want to, you can enjoy the market trend You can ride down with the trend, because you've known already where the market is going. So you don't have problem. Even if there are other factors that are inclusive, but you alone knowing the market trend alone has helped you understand and establish some certain things about the market trend. So guys, that is where I'll be stopping for now. If there's any questions, you can let me know in our next course. Favor, you